Hi guys, my Hedgehog here. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my journey of the IDW Sonic Comics and everything. How I got into the IDW Sonic Comics and everything. You know, it's the start. You know, the series it's been absolutely fantastic and everything over the years and everything. The IDW Sonic Comics series and everything. So I'm just gonna talk about how I got into the IDW Sonic Comics and everything, and you know, it's this series is my very first comic series, and everything and all that. It's my first time reading a Sonic comic series, and you know, for the very first time and everything, when they all started and everything. And I never read a Sonic comic before and everything. You know, and you know, it's you know, it's you know, I never read it, but I never read a comic before of or anything like that, of a Sonic comic and everything. I know there's been like the ones in the 90s, like the Fleetway ones, the Archie ones, but I never got around to reading them before. Then I heard about the IDW Sonic Comics been announced in 2018 and everything, which it all started in April and everything, and it got me interested in that when I heard about a new comic series. I think it's a brand new series from IDW Sonics and everything. And from themselves, IDW Publishing and everything and all that. So yeah, it had me interested, because when I first saw the artwork and everything of the covers and everything, it really got me started to read the comics. So I'm going to show you. So this is going way back now. So this was my very first IDW Sonic issue 1, the comic and everything. It's just this artwork is absolutely fantastic. This was done by Tyson Hedgehog. He's just absolutely a fantastic artist, what he does and everything. So you know, it's absolutely fantastic. And, you know, then I started reading the series then of this fantastic IDW Sonic Comics series. You know, then I started collecting the rest as well. So like issue 2 a year. Again, you know, you can put these together like issue 4 and everything. These are their covers now. I got these way back in 2018 and everything. This first series and everything, or issue 2 a year, and then issue 3 there. It's just absolutely fantastic and everything. This artwork he's done. So you know, he's done a fantastic artwork on the cover aids and everything on this one, and then you have this one here of a cover here of issue 4 and everything. It's just, you know, it's just actually fantastic and everything. You got here, you got you know, you got Tangle there, you got Blaze here and Sonic. I'm going through issue 1 here. You got a nice art with Sonic and Tails there, and there as well of Sonic and Knuckles there. Fantastic scenery and everything, the colourful artwork and everything. And then Amy there as well. It's just this series it's just something out of this world, this IDW comic series and everything. And you know, and it's just those are fantastic artworks and everything like issues. So yeah, so I started reading the issues way back now. That first issue of in April of 2018 now, and the 5th anniversary is coming up next month and everything. So I can't believe it's been going on for 5 years next month. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that edition coming out next month of the 5th of April and everything. It's just, you know, it's just the series. It's just been absolutely fantastic. And it's when I read the first the first issue and all that, it started off slow and everything of the arc and everything, you know, and it's just absolutely fantastic. It's just fantastic, you know. It started slow and everything, because it's, you know, it's always a brand new series and everything of the IDW comics and everything, because it's a new series, and they always start, the story card always starts quite slow and everything, and I believe this is it happened after the series of Sonic Forces, I believe, and everything, and it's like it's canon and everything. I'm not too sure, but I did read it somewhere that it's from Sonic Forces, and then it goes on to this canon. I might be wrong and everything, but I think it goes from Sonic Forces to the Sonic Force and everything, and in this comic, then it started its own canon of the series, then of the, you know, it started the series then and everything. It's just, you know, and then started reading the arc, and then you have Mr. Tinker coming in, and then you have, you know, that comes in at a later, you know, in the later issues and everything of the. But before that, you have the, you know, you have the Nero Metal Sonic saga and everything, and you know, and everything like that and everything. That, you know, I enjoy that arc and everything of the Neo one and everything. It's that was a fantastic art with Neo Metal Sonic and everything, and you know, it's just, you know, it does, you know, these new arcs and everything. Just it was a new comic, then it started building up. Then it got me excited reading the that series and everything, and then of that arc and everything. It was just fantastic and everything and all that. And then after the story of the after that arc finished, and then it goes on to another story arc, and I'm just gonna get me tablet and see which arcs we're gonna talk about. So I'm gonna look on my tablet, see which arcs, and you know, and everything. Please bear me a minute and everything. Alright, so I've got it. So I've got it on my tablet here, the story arcs, and I'll go through them. That you know, so no, you know, and everything. So you have the so here it's just stating the this so Saga 1, which is this arc and everything, is so it just starts in the main series and everything like this. It's telling you, like, it's just give you a brief what it says here. Many events in the past of the IDW universe I shared that the Sonic the Hedgehog video games related media. It said, please be aware that the media's appearance here does not in any way indicate that the events or said media are fully concise to the IDW Sonic universe. Media is, you just see, you know, all this media and everything, but I believe it got it goes from Sonic Forces. It just said a past event or something. So, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, so Saga 1 was that this is the arcs and everything of the. So you have you know, I enjoy reading this one. It's this one's the revenge of Neo Metal, you know, Sonic and everything. You know, I thought that was that was a good arc and everything. We were coming up, and it was you know, it's just building up and everything, and so the arcs, you got like Fallout, then you have the fate of Dr. Eggman, and then meet the new boss, silent support, and then you got Battle for Angel Island and the cost of Battle Angel for Island. And then you have the annuals like the Bond of Friendship, Jet Set Radio, Victory Garden, Curse of the Pyramid, and Sonic Bangle. So yeah, so this is the so Saga 1. I enjoyed Revenge of Metal Sonic and everything. I thought that was a fantastic arc and everything, where you have Neo Metal Sonic and all that in the story bit and everything, and I really enjoyed that and everything. So yeah, and because that was a new, because this was the first arc and everything of the IDW Sonic Comics build up. So that's the end of Neo Metal Sonic, the Italian and everything, and then I believe that this, it says Saga 2, the Metal Virus. Now I think this has got to be one of the best arcs. Everybody's been commented about this as well, and about this arc and everything of these. It says here Saga 2, the story and everything, and so I'll just go through. It tells you everything here. It's like you got the calling card, misdirection. It's just telling you these are the arcs, and you got Patient Zero. He said, you got Reflection that takes place between the Sonic the Hedgehog at issue 15 to 25, and then you got Infection. Then you got the Imposter. You got Ambush. This is going into Tango and Whisper now. Ambush, Betrayal, Showdown. Then it's back to the normal issue, like you got the play Eggman's Day Off, Victims, Crisis City, Darkest Hour, and then he said that takes place a bit before, after the events of Sonic the Hedgehog, 19 to 20, and then the annual you got Flock Together, and then it goes to the last minute, the Catalyst, then you got the last one out, Big Avenger, Sun and Ship, All for Nothing, and Cure and Recovery. I enjoyed that the Metavirus saga. I thought it was just absolutely brilliant. It's just it can be very it can be very emotional, very upsetting with the characters, like the crying and everything, because it makes you connect to the characters and everything. It's just absolutely fantastic. With the Metavirus saga that he's done and everything, and Dr. Starline got Eggman back to himself and everything. He tried to, but then Metal Sonic, when he came in, it all clicks like that. Then he starts to remember, then he got his memory back and everything. That Dr. Eggman, when he came Metal Sonic and came back into the lab and everything, with he got Dr. Robotnik back to his normal self and everything. And then then we have the next saga, the Eggman's Legacy. This is like, so the Legacy, it says here, you got Deep Trouble, takes place after some point after the Sonic the Hedgehog issue 32, and that's a free comic book day, 2022. And then you got another Grand Adventure, that's the annual 2022. Then it's coming from the bad guy, like a few bad man, Smash and Grab, Trust Issues, No One Among Thieves, and then you have, it says, Chaos Racer and Batnet Races. You got Weapons, that's an annual 2022. Then you got Test Ones, Etty Hunt, Race to the Empire, Trial by Fire, and then this is and it's got like Imposter Syndrome Story 1, and then you got the Hit the Payment, that's issue 48, and you got then you got Rough Patch, which is an anno 22, takes place at some point during the Sonic issue 48, and then you got the Imposter Syndrome 2 and 3, say Stress Test Story 1, and then you got the Wound Up, and then you got Polluted Disaster, and then Imposter Syndrome Forward. That Story 1, that scene takes place before and during and a bit after the events of Sonic the Hedgehog issue 59, and then Battle for the Empire. So that's Sonic issue 50, and then it's just so Tag 3's Eggman Masters Day, and these are the arcs it's telling you and everything there and everything. But I enjoyed the Bad Guys. That was good of the mini series and everything, and then that was good, and then you have the Zetty Hunt. Now they were good in everything. That with the the Deadly Six and everything. They were fantastic villains, and they keep coming back and everything. And then they came back for the final time, and the Sonic and the Sonic and Tails finally got rid of them at the end when they went back to their own world and everything, in a rocket and everything and all that. So yeah, and but in this saga 3, Eggman's Legacy, and the arc, I enjoyed this. The miniseries I enjoyed was the Imposter Syndrome. When these new characters came in, Surgeon Kit, they were just fantastic. I just loved those villains. Because they were Droplanglers, and then they were the opposite, but they were the opposite of Sonic and Tails, but they were bad. They were the bad side of them and everything. And you've had Surgeon Kit, Dr. Starline, took the samples of Sonic and Tails, and I think it was Belle as well, took her sample and everyone else, and then he made these androids of Surgeon Kit. I thought it was just actual. When I first saw these new villains, and IDW Sonic introduced for the very first time in this series, it came from a glitch of Sonic 2 and everything, and they got that inspiration and that ideas of that Sonic 2 glitch in the game, and then they used that as villains, Surgeon Kit. I thought that's actually fantastic. They are my favorite villains of Surgeon Kit. I just love the attitude of Surge, and Kit as well. That her supported her supporting partner and everything, just like where Sonic needs Tails in situation and everything, and just exactly the same opposite and everything and all that. It's just actually fantastic and everything. I just love Surgeon Kit and everything, and I thought that mini series of that because it goes and then it builds up to the issue 50 then, because you're learning you're learning what's been happening with those background characters and what they've been doing, and then it goes, and then you have the anticlimax then, and it goes into issue 50 then, which is a build up to it from the Imposter Syndrome does that mini series. I thought that was a fantastic idea and all that, bringing that mini series and everything of that background of Surgeon Kit, and then it goes in straight into the issue 50 and everything, and that's where they battle it out. They all battle it out and everything with Metal Sonic, Dr. Eggman, Sonic and Tails, Surgeon Kit, fighting it 1-on-1 and everything. I enjoy that. I enjoy the last bit. I just love the fight scenes they were doing in those few issues and everything. I thought it was absolutely fantastic and everything. Those issues, the build up, those rest of the issues. He just got us. He got me excited. I bet you guys. He got you excited as well. You wanted you know, to see what happens with Surgeon Kit, you know, what they're going to be doing next, and Sonic, you know, fighting it out and everything. It's just fantastic and everything, you know, and I just really enjoyed those characters. You know, it's just, you know, the ending, the ending was a bit disappointed. I felt I wanted more from that ending, you know, but they would bring the play style. You know, that's what they're still going to bring the play style now. They, you know, on the you know, like the rubble and everything, and you know, and what impresses me in the when it came to Dr. Eggman versus Starline, that fight and everything, and where Dr. Eggman grabbed his leg like that, you know, I didn't know he was so strong, and then he lifted him up like that and slammed him on the ground, slammed Dr. Starline on the ground just like that. He just picked him up like that and slammed him down on the floor. That was just an epic. That was my favourite panel of that comic and everything. You know, he got Dr. Starline, grabbed his leg like that, and slammed him down on the you know, concrete slab and everything. Now that's gonna really hurt Dr. Starline. That was just a fantastic scene and everything, you know, and I really enjoyed. You know, I didn't know I didn't know Eggman's strength was that he was that really strong and everything, but that really impresses me. That being issue 50, when he just got him like that in that fight, it's just slammed him down on just like that. It's just absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I enjoyed that arc. It was it was Battle for the Empire, I think it was that arc. That arc was where they all fighting it out at each other and everything. You know, it just I really enjoyed that. That's got to be one of my favourites arcs, that is, and you know, I really enjoyed it and everything, and you know, it's just fantastic. So yeah, and yeah. So moving on to Saga. So in Saga 4, it's just you know, to be confirmed everything it says here. So escaping the Empire, then we have Overpower. You got then the annual 2022 saying Hero Camp takes place at some point after the Sonic Hedgehog issue 56. And then you got annual 2022 Virtue Grow takes place at some point between the issue 56, 57. Then you got the annual 2022 Guardian takes place at some point between Sonic Hedgehog 56 and 57. And then now we're gonna move on to Scrapnik Island now. Now this, sorry, I've got something in my eye. Moving on to Scrapnik Island now. This is a mini series. It was announced, I think it was announced last year in October. The series started, and now that mini series is, you know, my favourite. My favourite, the Scrapnik Island. It's just absolutely fantastic, where the crash land on this island, where you have, you know, it's a really good story arc. It goes into 4 parts and everything. It's just fantastic and everything. So you meet the characters like, you know, Mecha Sonic, Mecha Knuckles, Sigma, and then you have all the Botniks on this island. That's why it's called Scrapnik Island, because the Botniks. It's just an island where, you know, with Botniks and everything, where they are, you know, that, you know, and everything and all that. But that is, you know, it's my favourite arc of, you know, it's a mini series, Scrapnik Island and everything. You know, the art was fantastic and everything. I really, you know, that to me, that has to be the best artwork in Scrapnik Island, the mini series and everything. It's just my favourite. It's just absolutely fantastic and everything. That Scrapnik Island, for the very first time, you know, he surprised us what's in store, what's going to be on Scrapnik Island, you know, what characters are going to be, what's going to be in it and everything. But you know, you have Mecha Sonic again, Mecha Knuckles, Sigma, and everything. You know, the atmosphere was very intense as well, because it goes into dark places. You have some good, you have very good references from, like, you have the Scout that tells well, like from Dragon Ball Z, and then you have the radar, like the you know, the singer from the Aliens film and everything, like you know, that sees the enemies and everything from the film and everything of the from the Alien film. Did use that reference, and another references as well from the you know, in that Scrapnik Island comic. It's just actually a fantastic series, Scrapnik Island. So yeah, that's gonna be that's my best arc. You know, the best miniseries. That's my best miniseries, Scrapnik Island. I really enjoyed that. You know, and you know, I enjoyed everything from the start to the finish. Story was fantastic. The production fantastic. The artist, you know, the art, the sketch, you know, everything is absolutely fantastic what they've done. You know, but that IDW done on their team as well, of the story people behind it. The you know, got to give credit to the story people, the artists, the and everyone else who's contributed into that Scrapnik Island. So yeah, I really enjoyed that arc and everything. I thought it was just absolutely fantastic series, Scrapnik Island. I really enjoyed it myself. I thought it was absolutely fantastic, Scrapnik Island. So yeah, it was just one of the best series I've ever read and everything, you know. And I got all the covers nearly. You know, I got nearly the full set of that comic section of the variant covers and everything. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I just enjoyed Scrapnik Island. So yeah, so that's my favourite series of the and everything. So yeah, and yeah, we're gonna be moving on now to we're on the new art now, which is called Urban Warfare. This is yeah, so this is the Urban Warfare. It's taking place after, well, you know, where they escape from when the battle finished with Surge and Kit and everything. So it just, you know, you have the it goes into a new arc now, which is it's you know, it's starting slowly, but it's now, you know, so this new arc here is just, so this is gonna be issue 57 to 61. So this is going to be an interesting arc now, because we know what's happening now, and it started slowly. It's always like that with new arcs. The excitement goes down a bit, and then it starts to build up back up again, because we're entering a new arc and everything of the Urban Warfare. I think we're all getting excited of this new arc and everything. You know, it just, you know, so we know what's happening in issue 57. So I've just got the covers here. So here we are. We're on to this arc now of issue. So we just got on to issue 58 now and everything. So issue 59. Issue 59. I just been delayed for a bit. It was meant to be out on the 12th of April. Next month, but it has now been pushed back to the new date is now the April the 19th and everything. I just hope they don't push it back any further, because we all want to read this next arc and everything out of this next story and everything, because, you know, because we got Team Dark now entering now. We got Team Dark entering now, which is getting really interesting at the end of that issue 58, where we got Shadow, we got Omega and Rose now, and you know, Team Dark, they're just so awesome and everything, and we saw the cover art. It's gonna be androids Shadow androids, and Shadow's going to be fighting them as well. That's going to be an interesting and exciting to see Shadow fighting the androids and in Team Dark and Amiga and Mode as well. So I think we're all looking forward to that and everything. That cover artwork looks absolutely fantastic and everything. You know, the cover artwork for for issue 59 cover B just looks absolutely fantastic. I think that needs to be placed somewhere in a museum and everything. So yeah, you know, and everything. It deserves to be a museum, that art she's done and everything. So yeah, I think I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to issue 59 coming up. So yeah, and then you know, just can't wait. So yeah, and everything. Yeah, and it's just fantastic and everything. So you know, that the current. So we're on the current art now of the Urban Warfare, which is a new arc and everything. So the excitement now building up and everything to that arc and everything. So yeah, really looking forward to that. So yeah, then next month we have the Sonic the Hedgehog 5th anniversary edition. So it's celebrating 5 years of that the comic's been out and everything. I cannot believe it's been that long and everything. 5 years of the comic's been out and everything. It's just absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I'm just, you know, I'm just glad to be part of this journey. Everything, like I said, this is you know, it's just, you know, it's like I said, I've been part of this journey when it first started and everything. It's the first time in the IDW Sonic Comics and everything. It's just absolutely fantastic and everything. And you know, I've been really enjoying. I've been reading it from right from the start and everything. It's just been an outstanding series of the IDW comic series. It's fantastic story people. You know, who do the story, like, you know, Ian Flynn, and then the other story people who do it, and the artists like Natalie Foundry and the other artists as well. It's just really fantastic and everything. And also I never collected so many comics, and you know, I never collected a comic in the first time. You know, I never collected a comic book in my first time in life. It all started on 2018, which this was my very first comic I've ever picked up of issue 1 and everything. And then, so that's yeah, and issue 1 and everything is just fantastic. And you know, and then so I'm in the Facebook group, and you know, I'm in the Facebook group with Sonic group and all that, where I share my things and everything. I share me, you know, and everybody else does and all that. And one person said to me one day saying, "Why don't you start collecting the other covers? You know, like, you know, you have cover A's, and then he told me about the cover B's, and then the retail executive one, and then I took his advice and I started collecting it, and then that was it. Then I started collecting the other covers. You know, I started to learn, you know, what the you know, I started to learn more about the comics and everything. Then, you know, and it's just absolutely fantastic and everything. And you know, me that, you know, I never collect a comic in my life. I never had a comic in my life. You know, it's my first time having a comic book, which is this issue. You know, issue 1 there. I remember that day one clear as this day when the first issue came out and everything. I picked it up, I got it online, and then, you know, then that guy told me as well, saying, "Why don't you collect the other issues? Like, you know, you have like these covers of you know, you have like cover A, like here. So that's your original cover then, and then your cover B there, and then this last variant cover, the R&R one, which is the Retailing Detective one. And then I started learning about the Retailing Detective one, that I believe the more rarer and everything and all that and everything. So I've looked it up on the internet. What does a Retailing Detective means and everything. So so we have a ratio of, you know, for that comic retailer to get that variant cover, that retailer has to get. So you have a ratio of 10, 25 and 50, and then a ratio to get that. So for example, variant cover, the Retailing Detective one, which is a ratio which is 1. So you have a ratio of 1, and then you have a 10. So those 10. So every 10 copies, that becomes like you qualify for that one special variant. So that retailer had to make that money back and everything. So for those 10 copies, that will cost. I think it cost £10 for that one variant cover, because they're making the money back and everything. So that one special variant that one special variant will become then £10 for that one special variant. And then, for example, you have 25, a ratio of 25. That needs, they need 25 copies to qualify for that one variant, and then you convert that 25 into money wise. So that one variant will be £25. Then I think that's how it works and everything. So that'll be £25 for that variant or something, and I think it works like that. And then so on, like ratio 50, that 50 cost will become £50 of everything, that ratio. But I think that's how it works and everything. But that's what I've been reading on the internet. So yeah, I think that's how the ratio works and everything. It's just every something copy that comic retail needs to make that money back for that one variant cover and everything. So for example, yeah, if you have 10 copies, that you have 10 copies, so you have 10 copies, and that one special variant will be £10, and then that £10 will make that money back to that retail and everything. So they make a money profit out of that. So yeah, I think that's how it works and everything. So yeah, so that's pretty much really it, really. But this is my favourite cover, and this one so far, these covers and everything like that. You have the Tyson one of issue 50 there, and then you have the I have the signed one there of the issue 50 foiled, the convention one there with Adam there signed it, and Gigo as well. To be honest, I like all these covers. I just like all these covers. They're fantastic and everything. Everyone works so hard on this. The IDW. I've really enjoyed this series. All the covers have been fantastic. The story people and everything. I've got to give credit to them, the IDW publishing people and their team, and as well, and their artists. They put a lot of work into it. I've just loved reading this series. It's just been absolutely fantastic. And again, for the very first time, this is my very first time reading the comic and everything, and only my very first comic as well in the series. It's just been fantastic, the series and everything, and I'm looking forward to the next whatever the issues and everything. Whatever. I'm looking forward to new arcs every time, new stories and every time. Bet you guys as well and everyone in looking forward to the like all these mini series, the one shot ones they do, whatever that comes up, like anniversaries, like 30th anniversary, Tales anniversary, Scrapnik Island, and it just goes on. It's just fantastic. I have a passion for I just have a passion for these comics now, and you know, on this comic series is this is my favourite comic series that I ever read. You know, and you know, it's been a journey. It's been a long journey for in this IDW comics. I've been really enjoying it and collecting the environment covers I got. So all together in the comics now, I have including the environment covers, the cover A's, cover B, retail executive ones, the special ones. I've got 159 comics now. I can't believe it's been growing like that. And I've got a box here. Got a box there. The first box is already full up now with, you know, with all those issues in there now. So I've got to find another one next now for my next collection of the. So this my first box set here is comic book bin here is now full up and everything. So yeah, it's just been a journey. You know, it's just been a journey for. You know the IDW comics. I've been really enjoying it. It's been absolutely fantastic. So that's my journey. How I, you know, how you guys enjoy following my journey. How I got into these comics and everything. You know, and how it all began and everything. And talking, you know, going through the sagas and everything. You know, and then the arcs and telling you there and everything where we at and how it is and. You know, and telling my favourite arcs as well and the story. So yeah, so that's my journey of the IDW Sonic comic journey and everything. And I hope you guys enjoy my story of it and everything. You know how I got into it, and you know it's just been an absolutely a pleasure going on this IDW Sonic journey and everything. You know. And the comics as well. This is my first series of, you know, comics reading as well. And I know collecting environment covers it again. A, B, retail executive one, the special one, the one-shot ones. I try and collect every single cover I can each month when the comic comes out. I try and get those variant covers. You know, they can be really hard to get hold of and everything. So yeah, you know, I enjoy the story. I enjoy collecting the covers. It's been a joy. It's been absolutely a joy. This, you know, the cover there. I'll just say again. I just can't believe I got 159 comics. You know, I can't believe I got 159 comics now with you know different covers. You know, in the collection, different variant covers of the. You know, I got the convention ones. I've got very rare ones. I got, you know, I just can't believe it now. I've got 159 comics and different variant covers of them. That's including the variant covers as well, and together and everything, and the special as well. So yeah, so that's my journey of the IDW Sonic comics and everything. I hope you guys enjoy. You know, it's just. You know, I hope you guys enjoy. You know, you got fantastic. These are fantastic covers and everything there, as you can see, and that one, and these as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy following my IDW Sonic comic journey. How I got into the IDW Sonic comics and everything. Hope you enjoy me. Talking about my favourite arcs as well, and the covers as well, and everything that I've been collecting and everything. So yeah, and and the latest, I'm not up to date to issues now with everything and all that and everything. So yeah, so I'll just remind you at the next issue's out, issue 59. Yeah, issue 59 is out on the 19th of April. The date's been changed now and everything. So yeah. That's just a quick note, just to remind everyone and you guys and everything. So yeah, so just like, I hope you guys, just once again, hope you guys enjoy my journey. My journey of the IDW Sonic comics and everything. How I got into them and my favourite arcs and the comic collection as well, the comic virus and everything. So yeah, I'd just like to say, hope you guys enjoy following me IDW Comics Sonic comic journey and everything, how I got into it and all that. So yeah, just like to thank you guys very much for your time, watching this video and everything, me going about my journey of the IDW Sonic Comics and everything. I do really appreciate it and everything, and you know, you the subscriber, you the viewers, and everyone else, you all been fantastic, and you support as well and everything. And just like to say thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching this long video of my journey and everything, how it all began and everything, of my IDW Sonic Comics and everything. I'll keep bringing the new ones on my channel and everything of the IDW Sonic Comics every month, and the specials and everything. Hope you guys enjoying that as well and everything. And it's just my way of saying thank you to you guys and everything, and your big support as well. And just like to say thank you very much for watching this long video and everything, how I got into the journey of the IDW Sonic Comics and everything. So yeah, just like to say thank you very much for watching. I do really appreciate it, and your support as well and everything. You all been fantastic. You all been fantastic guys and everything. Just like to say thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much. Thank you.